Hi there, welcome. Welcome to Homekeepers and happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm just looking at my cup. I wonder if that's kind of like the wild Irish rose that we hear about. And we got some Irish cookies. We're going to make some Irish soda bread muffins and a Shamrock shake. And so that's going to be worth your hanging around with us for a few minutes. And also a very special guest, one of our employees here, Judy Fryling Dube. And she's a talented gal who has written enough poems that they're published in one book called Angel Ink. And I don't know, I think it's kind of special when one of the family here does something special like this. We want to tell you about it. When I talked to Judy about being on the show with her book, I had one great memory. And that is that she got married right here in the chapel, a Christian television network, and Herman Bailey walked her down the aisle. I mean, it was a CT and family thing. And she's been with us a long time and a marvelous Christian gal writing Angel Ink. So I'll talk to her. It's going to be a full program. So I want to remind you that we are still offering Money Making Mom. The information's on your screen. And you can write to us or you can call 1-800-229-0059. I know that in this time, everything I'm hearing in the news, people are really trying to get their money in order and organized, and this book will help you. Okay, now we're going to go to Wanda and Stephanie, and they're getting ready to fix some Irish soda muffins. Sounds good to me.
I always enjoy when it's Wanda and I in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
Yes.
So Irish soda bread muffins. I didn't know anything about them, so I looked it up. And it's like the buttermilk and the baking soda come together, but we're using yogurt. So
It's a little bit
different.
Yeah, it is a dense bread.
Yes,
My husband used to make. Actually, he made all kinds of breads until we got married. He quit. I don't know what happened.
We're married. I don't have to cook
I
anymore.
I do it.
Okay, so you have.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Whole wheat flour, all-purpose flour, sugar, baking powder.
Wait a minute.
That's okay. I'm just reading them because.
Oh, for them?
And then at the end, the amounts will come up on the screen. There's just a lot of ingredients. Okay.
Okay.
And then you have baking powder, baking soda, salt, and caraway seeds. So that's all your things. And you're just going to mix them all together. That's all-purpose flour.
Oh, so that's right. I forgot. I
Yeah.
wrote it. You think I remember it, but no, I don't.
And then once you just whisk that together, if you would spray the pan for me.
Oh, yeah,
the pans,
like
that
over
would
the
be
sink?
Great. Over the sink. Wanda's the one we're always talking about. Spray the pan over the sink.
Yeah, that's true. But see, what I did is it was Marilyn's fault because she. Oh, this girl upstairs. No, she told me when you need to clean your appliances, you use WD-40. Well, one day I was in a hurry because I was having company, so I sprayed it like this, and then I wiped it down. It was all good till somebody dropped ice water on the floor. It was like ice skating rink, and there I go.
And she hurt her knee. She was out of work for ever.
Broke it. 11 weeks.
11 weeks. So, okay, so there you go. That's why we spray over the sink right there. Okay, so I have a cup of milk and a tablespoon. Weird recipe. A cup and a tablespoon of milk.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
A quarter cup of plain Greek yogurt. And I have an egg that is beat up. We beat it up.
My job is so easy.
A quarter cup of melted butter, and I'm going to mix this all together. And then we're going to mix the wet and the dry. It's a super simple recipe, really. And if you can't find caraway seeds, we discovered you could use dill.
Yeah, absolutely.
So always, if you don't have something, just Google it. It'll tell you what you can get instead of. I mean, if you don't have buttermilk, you can take milk
like the book
and
for
put
dummies.
vinegar in it.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
make buttermilk. So
you do. I've done that for years.
There's almost always an
really
answer.
true.
Yep. Okay.
Do I need to make a well in here?
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's about as deep as I can get it.
And then I have also some dried currants, as deep as you can get it. Wanda's entertaining
Oh my
herself
gosh,
here.
I'm sorry. It's afternoon. You
Yes.
get tired.
Okay, so we're just
Okay.
going to put the wet in the dry,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Cool.
mix that up, and
All
then
right.
I'm going to put some dried currants
take
in
that.
it.
Do you want this?
Thank you.
Or no? Do you want that?
I'll use this. Yes.
All right.
Where I'm going to fold some dried currants in it, and then I'm going to put it in the sprayed muffin tins. And the
Dried
currants.
Yeah.
Which these aren't really dried currants because she couldn't find them. I think are they raisins?
They look like dried raisins to me.
I don't even really know what a currant is, okay?
I do, actually. I grew up on them.
What is it?
We used to have a currant bush, and we used to pick them. They were red. We used to pick them off. My mom would make
And
currant
you didn't
jelly.
like them?
Oh, I loved them. We went out and ate them off the tree.
Didn't you just say ooh?
Well, I mean, ooh for that.
Oh.
That didn't look good.
That's because it's raisins.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't make me laugh.
I'm
Because
sorry.
if I laugh, I will start coughing.
And we don't want you to do that.
We don't want that. I'm just getting back from Tennessee, checking on my parents. They are doing well. The tornado hit one town over from them.
Oh, my goodness.
So scary.
Okay.
My mom watched it like go across the screen coming
that's-
towards them, and they're in a modular home in the middle of a field. There's no basement, there's no storm shelter.
Boy, they better have Plan B
Thank
lined
you,
up.
Lord, for, I just pray a hedge of protection around
Yep.
them. Okay, so I just fill the pans up.
Yes.
We bake it 400 degrees for about 15 minutes.
What do you want me to do?
We're gonna get we're gonna get them, and we're gonna taste it.
Okay, you're going to taste it.
We're also you can make them pretty if you want to. Like we put green sprinkles on for St. Patrick's Day. If you're making it, make it
Whatever you want to do. You
yeah,
can make it
whatever
look like
color.
Christmas if you like
Okay,
red and
so
green.
if you want to put one on the plate, I'm
I
trying
can-
not to
I
touch
can do that.
anything. Yeah.
Okay, Jesus bless us. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Do you want to try it?
No, I really can't.
Uh,
I would love to, but I really can't.
okay, I get it.
Thank you.
I get it, girl.
Thank you.
So, but someone's got to try it, so I guess
Somebody
it'll be
does.
me. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's nice and warm out of the oven.
Which would be good with
I
coffee,
had some
actually.
butter.
Oh, yeah. Well, we might have some in the refrigerator. It's kind of dry. It's a different taste.
That's a good breakfast.
breakfast.
That would be like a sturdy breakfast muffin. Sorry, I'm chewing.
That's okay. I don't mind.
It's pretty good. I have
All
my
right,
cup
not
of
bad.
tea. I
We're
have my
good.
Irish soda.
And me.
Celebrate. I am part Irish, so I'm
Are you really?
celebrating. Okay. So if you want this recipe, the information will come up on the screen at the end, all of the amounts. Also, Wanda will email it to you. If you send a stamped, self-addressed stamped envelope, she'll mail it to you,
Yeah.
whichever way you want to get it.
Yep.
So we'll send you to that recipe, and we'll see you next time.
According to one biographer, St. Patrick was a 5th century Roman British missionary known as the Apostle of Ireland and founder of Christianity in that beautiful country. However, he traveled a long and difficult road before receiving such a title. At the age of 16, he was captured by Irish pirates, taken as a slave to Ireland, where his job was looking after the animals. But it was at this time he also turned with great fervor to his faith. After 6 years in slavery, he escaped, but experienced an extremely dangerous trip home. Now, after risking his life to return home, he had a continuing dream urging him to again walk among the Irish. Believing his education not adequate, he tried to resist the call. However, once back on Irish soil, his hesitations vanished. Utterly confident in the Lord, he journeyed far and wide, baptizing and confirming with an untiring zeal. Now, it was said about Ireland, never before did they know of God except to some idols and unclean things. But now they have become people of the Lord and are called the children of God. The sons and daughters of the leaders of the Irish are seen to be monks and virgins of Christ. Now, that is believed to be a true biography of St. Patrick. However, some legends linger, even some stories thought to be taken from his own diary. Stories of miracles include the destruction of snakes by driving them into the sea, a miraculous provision of food for hungry sailors, and even people raised from the dead. He believed that the beautiful Irish shamrock explained the Holy Trinity. Using this illustration, he pointed unbelievers to 3 persons in one God by showing the 3-leaf plant with 1 stalk, which today is the national flower of Ireland. His birthday is believed to be March 17th. Perhaps knowing a bit of his history makes our wearing of the green a little more significant.
Okay, so it's always fun to take something boring, which a shake is just boring, and then you just take it up a notch.
Yeah.
So we're doing that today for St. Patrick's Day, right?
Okay, yeah.
And we're going to use peppermint extract, and we're going to use sprinkles. We have food coloring, maraschino cherry. Arthelene loves whipped cream that she makes herself. She doesn't. She said she's a purist. She doesn't like Cool Whip or Ready Whip because she doesn't know what they're made from. So she made that this morning. She's always the Ready Whip whipped cream queen.
Yeah.
She does it way better than I do. So simple stuff. You got your blender or your Ninja. A lot of people have a Ninja at home.
I love my Ninja.
And we're just going to put some vanilla ice cream in there. And you know, you could do this for every season and change it up. You know, for Christmas, you could do red and green. You could do 2 different shades and have a red and green. For Valentine's Day, you could do red. For Easter, you could do different colors. Just take it up a notch. Everything you do, just go a little bit extra.
You can learn to be more creative too in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard.
Because who wants a boring vanilla shake when you can, because the peppermint, just the little bit of peppermint we put in here makes it delicious. I don't know.
See, now I don't like peppermint.
Oh, you don't?
No, but my grandma always had these little peppermint things, and I was, every time I went to her house, she had these container full of this peppermint candy, and I'm like, Grandma.
Funny story. We went to my grandparents in Pennsylvania one time.
Yeah.
I think it was March, okay? And there were candy corn in the candy dish.
Oh.
And we're like, oh, is this, you know, for whoever wants it? And she's like, oh, yes, you know. Well, it was from Halloween.
Oh.
And my brother and I are chomping on this candy corn. It's so hard, it's like breaking our teeth. But we want to be sweet. We have tears rolling down our face because we're like this laughing because it was hysterical. So now every year I send him stale candy corn just as a joke.
That's funny.
So candy dishes at Grandma's, be careful.
Be careful, that's for sure.
Yes.
I don't have any candy. Well, nobody comes to my house anymore. They're all grown up.
Well,
That ages me,
you have
doesn't
to
it?
be careful. Okay, so
Now what?
I'm going to do a little bit of milk.
Ooh, yummy.
And you can like add, so don't put too much at first.
Yeah, and how much should of this?
Just squirt.
Oh,
Arthelene wanted them greener. There you go. Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
That's gonna be nice and green.
And I'm just gonna do a little bit of peppermint. Ooh, oh, so good.
God,
That
you're
smells like
tasting it.
Christmas.
Ooh,
That smells like
kind of doesn't smell good. It
Christmas.
smells like
Okay, so here we
going
go.
to the doctor.
Oh, like
Oh, that's really nice green, isn't it?
that's a lot greener than the one we made this morning.
I think you need more milk.
A little bit, yeah. That's what
But you know the thing of this is you can always add more milk and more ice cream to get the color you want.
Exactly. You
So I mean, it's just
because if you do too much, like we did this morning,
it smells just like peppermint candy stuff,
no,
doesn't
it
it?
smells like Christmas.
I don't know.
Which is my favorite, which I did buy a Christmas present last week.
Did you really?
I did.
Stephanie O'Neill. I can't believe
Can't
you.
help myself. Okay.
It's kind of
Getting there?
well. It's like probably needs a little more milk.
It takes finesse, you know? Okay, one more. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love it, you hate it, right?
well, yeah,
Okay,
but-
one more time and it's going in the glass, okay?
All right,
one more
all
time
right.
and we're done.
Woo! That's strong peppermint.
I was worried we weren't gonna, my story took too long. There, now we got
Oh, that's a good one.
There we go,
Ooh,
okay.
don't hit me in the nose. Knock me right out.
Okay, pardon me.
All right. Nope. Problem. Did we do everything? Guess we did.
We gotta put whipped cream on top and, oh, that's much greener. Do you like that, Arthelene? Okay.
Green is good.
I wanted to fill the cup, but
I think we're not gonna.
it didn't happen. Okay.
Well,
It's like,
you'll kind of get the idea.
do that.
What do a little more.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
because she really wants a lot.
She won't. Oh,
see,
man.
I'm making a mess. It's like the Benny Hinn of shakes right now, seriously. A little bit of this, and then you're going to put a pretty cherry on top.
I surely am.
I've made a mess.
And I don't like these either.
I don't like maraschino cherries. Not a fan. Put it on. Oh, look how pretty. Okay.
Isn't that, yeah.
me-
Wipe up the mess.
Oh.
There you go.
Leave
Can you
it.
see that?
Yep.
Can you see how
He'll
pretty
get
it
a
is?
shot.
That's awesome.
Oh, look how pretty. Yeah.
Well, we are
And it tastes
so
really,
good.
really good, believe it or not.
We are so good. Give me this.
Oh,
We're so good.
we're fist pumping, yes.
Yeah.
No shaking of hands right
She's,
now, right?
You know,
Yeah.
We don't know what we're carriers of, but
So you-
Jesus.
So you can get the super easy recipe if you need it. It's
Yes.
just ice cream, milk, and extract. But you can get it. The information will come up on the screen. Wanda will email it to you.
Yes, I will.
You can send a stamped, self-addressed envelope, whichever way is easiest for you. So here comes the recipe, and here comes Arthelene Rippy.
Okay, I am very happy to introduce to you a colleague from the Christian Television Network here, Judy Fryling Dube. And as I mentioned at the top of the show, she's written Angel Link, which is a book full of the poems that she has written. And welcome to Homekeepers, Judy.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
How long have you been here at CTN?
I have been here for 15 years. That's amazing.
You know,
Doesn't
people
feel
come
like
here
it.
and they stay.
I know. It's like you come, but you can't get out.
And what's so funny, some of them leave and then they come back.
Right,
That's happened
right.
several times. I mentioned at the top of the show about your wedding. There was something so special about it when Herman walked you down the aisle. I don't know, it's just in my memory.
You know, when I first came here, I worked for Herman and
Right.
Sharon. So he would always refer to me as his daughter. So I thought, well, my dad had passed away, so I thought it would be only appropriate to ask him. And it was such an honor to have him doing that. I enjoyed it very much.
Indeed. And just to have it here, we have a really nice chapel here, and everything was just perfect. Now, the first time I knew you wrote poetry, you wrote one about my mother.
I remember that.
She passed away about 10 years ago. And I'm very intrigued by it. In fact, I can memorize song lyrics very easily, anything that's kind of poetic. Do you remember how old you were when you wrote your first one?
I was probably in my mid-30s.
Really?
But I've always liked to write.
Like it wasn't when you were 5 years old?
Well, I wrote at that age, but not so much poetry. Actually, it started in second grade. And I mean, I love to write. I mean, it feels good to me to actually sit down and write. And I started in second grade. I had the most wonderful teacher. She would always say, you can make a story out of your spelling words, or you can write a sentence. So I made up all these characters out of our spelling, out of the words that we had to spell. And one of them was like the Ing family. So I made characters out of Bring, Sing, Thing, and I had this whole family created. So it was really fun, and she would always introduce me as the person that wrote the stories.
That really speaks to me, that one thing that teacher said.
Oh,
We have tried to really honor teachers on this show because your story is so, it's almost common that one teacher somewhere
Yeah.
along the line said one thing that changed your life. Were you born into a Christian home?
yes, I was. We went to church every week, and if we didn't, we would read the Bible at home. There was a lot of the Christian values and everything. And my parents actually went to one church, and we went to another church because they didn't have Sunday school at the church they went to. So it was kind of unique. I didn't realize that it was normal to me at the time, but I really liked it.
I'm a great proponent of Sunday school and VBS. That's where kids learn the Bible. Do you remember the first poem you wrote?
Yes, I do. I remember it was called Meet Me on the Water.
And you were about 30 or so.
Yeah. And it was fun because actually I remember a young lady who was getting ready to do a drama class, and she was practicing in front of me, and it was very dramatic, and I thought, well, I could write like that, so I kind of got a little dramatic and started writing that. But it just reminded me of Jesus, when you walk on the water, it's like he's calling us to come to higher places. And I wanted to tell you the poem that I wrote for your mom. It took me 3 months to write that. Now, I can sit down and write a poem in 5 minutes or 10 minutes sometimes. And part of that was because it was a little intimidating, because there are times that God will ask me to write a poem or to write something. And that's how I started out with journaling when I was in my 30s, when I really began walking with the Lord. And the first journal, I would write Dear God and ask him questions and tell him things. And then the next journal I started, which was probably about 3 months later, I said, I write to you all the time. Why don't you write back to me? And so I started writing, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. After I read it, I was like, this is really you. And so we just kept doing that, and I loved to do that. And then he would start writing to me in my journals and telling me to write to other people from him. And that's how this kind of all evolved. And so I would get a letter to write for somebody else, and I would take it to them. And I have the gift of making people cry, because it is from the heart of God. All these things come from the heart of God. And when he told me to write the one for your mom, I was kind of very uncomfortable because I didn't know your mom, which sometimes is better, but I was like, it was intimidating, you know. So I finally wrote it, and I remember sneaking into your office when you weren't there one day and leaving it in there, and you came back, and it was
very wonderful. You'd never met her at all, had
No,
you?
no.
Do you have a favorite poem? Can you give us a sample?
I can.
Okay.
This one is called The Robe of Job. And I've done like poem parties. I've gone into people's homes and shared some of the poems.
A poem party.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I know. And God would just have me to call people, and we would invite them into, they would invite people to come in their homes, or I would go to restaurants and do it, wherever we could go. And this one, though, was written, it's called The Robe of Job. I was in a Bible study. I used to live in Tulsa. And there was a lady in there sharing her testimony, and she just had crisis after crisis. And typically I consider myself an encourager, but I was like thinking, there is no way I can encourage this woman. And I got home, and God said to me, I want you to write to her from me. And so this is the poem that I wrote. And I know a lot of people experience this challenge in life. So this is called, this says, for your faithfulness, the cloud of witnesses cheer, and your heavenly Father remains so near. During the good times and the bad times, Job hung in there with me. In his lifetime, Job received more than he ever dreamed could be. I want you to know how grateful I am. Like Job, you're going to love what I have in store for you. Your faithfulness to me has made Satan a loser. Your experience will help others see he really is the accuser. I know how hard it is to keep your smile when you're going through a trial. But remember this, my child, you'll be blessed after the test. Your lifestyle of obedience, worship, and praise is your secret to living healthy and prosperous days. Because of all that you've been through, I can use the valuable gift that is in you. Your loss is heaven's gain, so for you my blessings reign. I give to you the robe of Job from the heart of your heavenly Father. It says, and the Lord restored Job's losses when he prayed for his friends. Indeed, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Job 42:10.
Well, just the title has a ring to it.
Yeah.
Robe of Job. I can only imagine how encouraged that person was to think that God singled her out
Well, when
for
I
something
took
as
this to
wonderful
her,
and awesome as a poem.
when I took this to her, she just cried. I mean, it was so healing, and I didn't realize it would do that at the time, you know, but I've seen that happen a few times where it's just it just touches them and they get whatever God wants them to have.
Yes, if you just joined me, I'm talking to one of our colleagues here at the Christian Television Network, Judy Fryling Dube, and she has written or put all of her poems into a book called Angel Link, and there's information on the screen as to how you can get one of these books or find out more about it. So I know that a lot of you love poetry, and I've lived a long time, but I'm not sure I've ever really met kind of a regular poet like you are. It kind of happens. Not to very many people, I would say.
Yeah, and Arthelene, those poems almost always honor people. They are very honoring, you know, and God's always telling me he wants to thank somebody. It's like a real privilege in a way, because I'm always getting to thank somebody for what they've done or to honor them.
I'm telling you, in this culture, that's very, very refreshing when everything, TV, internet, just the social media, it's kind of a downer for the most part.
Right.
For the most part. how did you happen to put them in a book? I admire people who get a book published. It's not a small thing.
No, people kept telling me to put them in a book.
Oh.
And I didn't know that it was going to be such a big deal, but it's kind of been very...
It is a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I liked just doing it because I was one of those people, I liked hiding in my prayer closet and just writing from God and taking it to somebody personally. But then I realized, you know, they really need to get out there because they really do minister to people. And I've just seen it time after time.
Well, it's so unique.
Yeah.
There's nothing quite like it. How many poems are in this book?
About 42, I believe.
Do you know how many you've written?
I've probably written close to 100. Yeah, and I've written other things besides poems. I have written from children that have been miscarried. I've written from children from heaven that have been aborted. But it's all through the Holy Spirit because it's always about, they're typically thanking the mom that has a calling in her life and encouraging her to do what God made her to do. And they're just very powerful messages. They're all healing and encouraging.
I'm telling you, when you go through this book, there's no end to the variety. And it kind of touches every area, every relationship of life, really.
The one poem called You Are the Reason for the Season, I used to hear people all the time say, Jesus is the reason for the season, which is, yes, that's very true. However, one of the things that I used to say to God is like, well, I know you're the reason for this season, but really we are because you're the reason that we came.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
so I asked him for that poem,
Yeah.
and that's a really special one to my heart because, you know, we are the reason that he did come at Christmas
Yes,
time.
and we are out of time, but I hope you got that information that you could get this yourself. It will really bless you. Really, so much of it would be good with your devotions and all because there's no end to the subject matter. And when you take something that's dear to your heart or even a tragedy or even something that's a great blessing and you put it to rhyme, I'm telling you, it makes it stand right out. Well, we are out of time, but please, friend, join me next time, remembering there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.